So, Matt Reeves dropped the first official camera tease of the 2021 Robert Pattinson Batman suit. And of all the websites to drop it on, he drops it on Vimeo, which is a very interesting website, and then it went viral last night. So I'm late to the party, like always, because I'm from the UK, but we're going to break it down in a lot of depth. So let me know down below, what do you think about this suit? Now, I know they've decided to use a red filter, but they're not going to be doing the Batman Beyond, the Terry version of Batman. Why? Because they've already confirmed in a Warner Bros. Press release that it is Bruce Wayne. It is not Batman Beyond. And they've already revealed everything in the press release, a bunch of different characters. So we're going to be breaking down properly the Batman suit. And we don't even know if this is the final variation of the suit, but I'm pretty sure they're just about to shoot with the Batman suit in public. That's why they've dropped this, because they don't want the junky potato quality variation of the suit to get out first, because it just looks bad. After the bad press they had with the Shazam suit getting out on a bad first look, they're not going to do this for the Batman. And also, we're going to go over some leaked footage that tells us a bit of information about the villains and the vibe that they're going for in Gotham City. So the score over the teaser trailer is someone called Mikey Gioni. I've probably butchered that name, but he has confirmed that is an official score and it will be in the actual movie. The music is pretty badass, but I'm most likely going to have to mute it because it'll most likely get a copyright claim. So people were actually thinking at first this could be Daredevil. No, I'm not even joking. Last night, Daredevil was trending because of the red vibes, and Save Daredevil hashtag came back, which is very interesting. So recently, I've been playing Batman Arkham Knight, and this suit, I'll overlay something right now so you know exactly what I mean, is very reminiscent of the Arkham Knight suit. It looks very realistic. It looks like a real-life version of the Arkham Knight, and even the suit that was in Arkham Asylum, which is very interesting. Now, the panel on this suit is very interesting. So it appears to have a detachable Batarang as the Batman logo in the middle. Now, we don't know if it is detachable, but it looks like you could take it off. Now, I'm going to read a quote out, and maybe you guys will know what said quote is. The metal that broke my heart as a child will be the same metal that protects my heart as a man. So what this is referring to is that the Batarang in the middle, maybe it's a Batarang, is from the gun that killed both his parents, which would be a very different look. As we know, Matt Reeves is going for a very different look of this suit. As we know, I have tried to color grade it. I've seen some color graded images going around the internet of the suit in the black variation. As we know, this suit isn't red. It's just being color graded red to hide it, I guess, for some reason. So the cowl, or the helmet, if you like to call it, looks man-made. You can see the stitching material. It looks a bit shady. It looks like Bruce Wayne himself made it. And for once, it looks like some of the alleged insiders have something right. It does look like a man-made suit, but we did expect this because we've always known it's going to be a young detective Bruce Wayne rather than a Bruce Wayne that's already established himself, because they are trying to separate themselves from the DCEU, although people are still saying this is a DCEU movie. Not as much is known about this movie, although everyone seems to think they know what's going on. So they are allegedly, well, they are shooting in Glasgow very, very soon, and most likely this is why this teaser's come out. It's been an ongoing theory, rumor that they will reveal the suit properly on Valentine's Day, which in the UK is the 14th. I don't know if my American friends have Valentine's Day where you are in the world. I'm not really sure if it's a worldwide thing. You know, it's a glorified thing anyway, but I'm not really sure. So there's always been a rumor that on the 14th of February, they will be revealing it properly. So they most likely will be shooting out in the open, because obviously they're turning Glasgow into Gotham City, so they've got to shoot outside. They can't shoot a whole Batman movie inside. So the reason they did this is so they don't get the janky footage out there, and we should be getting the muscle car look at the Batmobile as well quite soon. There isn't much more to say about this suit other than it looks armor plated. It looks very different to everything else. The cowl looks handmade or homemade, so to speak. It's going to be a very different variation from the Ben Affleck Batman suit, which I still believe is one of the best Batman suits. out there. So a few hours after this information broke, exclusively reported on heroichollywood.com, is that the Matt Reeves movie will in fact be focusing on the Dark Knight's second year as Gotham City's savior. It's been confirmed for quite some time that the latest film will focus on the Dark Knight but wouldn't be a total origin. However, Matt Reeves' position as the Dark Knight latest out in his second year would mean that we'll be seeing Batman that is still learning the ropes, which is pretty cool because it means it's a completely different take on who Batman is, and we're all looking forward to the first reveal of him running around on the behind the scenes images. So also in the news, we have leaked footage. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to insert it because it probably might get taken down, but essentially what happens is it was shot in London. It is a gang of thugs attacking a Gotham City citizen. So he starts running through, then he's jumped, but they've all got the same colors on themselves, and the colors are the colors of Penguin. I'm starting to get this vibe that it's literally going to be a live adaptation of the Dark Knight video game, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, but they've all got the same colors. A lot of people were thinking this was something to do with the Joker, but if you look at their colors, they are all the same, which is good because it means we're going to be getting a Batman movie where there should be a lot of action and a lot of fighting, because believe it or not, a Batman movie needs fighting. So it looks like there's going to be, I guess you could say, certain parts of the city, because as you know, most of Gotham City is going to be filmed in Glasgow, but I presume they're going to mix and match different parts. So it looks like there will be thugs from each and every villain. As we know, Penguin is played by Colin Farrell, who has not been seen on set yet, although a lot of people thought he was. He hasn't actually been seen on set. So it's going to be interesting to see how they tackle each and every different group of thugs associated to the villain, aka Two-Face, Riddler, Mad Hatter, etc. We don't actually know specifically how many villains there are on the movies. I do like it that sometimes these movie studios decide to keep details and information to themselves. So it will be cool to see if we get anything on the level of Ben Affleck fighting like he did in BVS in his backyard. That was such a cool, badass fight in that movie. But let's see if they can take it R-rated or push it as far as possible. At the moment, they are trying to claim there is no affiliation to Joker appearing in this movie. And realistically, that's probably true, but he might come down later down the road. We know this is meant to be a trilogy, and you can't do 3 Batman movies without the Joker cropping up at some point. So it is going to be interesting to see which little spies, which little detectives get all these leaked images, leaked set photos from all these various places where they are shooting. I will do my best to collect and compute all the information when we get all these various leaked images, leaked footage, etc. So it's going to be very interesting. Now we've got the first official look, although it is color graded red. It's very interesting, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing Robert Pattinson actually move in the suit properly without any hidden protection, because they're trying to show you it but not show you all of it. As we know, Robert Pattinson has the jawline for the cowl, but that doesn't mean he's going to be a great Batman. Realistically, we don't know anything new about the Batman movie, except for the citizens of Gotham will be jumped, which is pretty cool. So it's going to be savage. Let's hope they can make one of them an R-rated movie of 15, as apparently Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson are going to be pushing this as far as they can within the boundaries of the Batman cinematic universe. So like always, guys, let me know everything down below that you think about this suit, this scene. When is the car coming? Do you agree that it will be some kind of muscle car? It would be pretty darn cool if it is. How do you think this movie's going to play out? What do you think this movie's going to play out as? Because all we know at the moment is it's meant to be based around the long Halloween, and also the new information that we've just found out recently is it's going to focus on the Dark Knight's second year as Gotham's savior, which means he's going to have some experience, but he's somewhat going to be inexperienced. As we know, it's going to have a rogue of villain, such as Catwoman, the Penguin, Riddler, etc. We know that Zoe Kravitz is playing Catwoman. We know Jeffrey Wright, Commissioner Gordon. Last night also in the news, Jeffrey Wright posted what could be the bat symbol. We don't know if it's anything new, but he posted something very similar to the bat symbol. There's going to be so much Batman content coming in the next few weeks to months because we haven't seen everything. What I think would be cool is if they did some kind of unofficial, official reveal for each and every character. I cannot wait to see what the Riddler looks like, what Catwoman looks like, what Falcone looks like, what Commissioner Gordon looks like, what the Penguin looks like, what Warstu looks like, etc. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment, and stay up to date with all the latest and greatest pop culture-based news by following me on Instagram at Warstu, Twitter at Warstu, Facebook, just type Warstu, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.